I mean, it's fascinating to me that words and language
100%.
can be used to literally change the unconscious biases of humans. And actually, one of the examples, I'll give you an example. I used to be a singer, guitar player, musician, right? And I remember once it was 1 o'clock in the morning after a gig, maybe 1:32 even. I'd gotten home from a gig, a music gig, and so I was tired. Now, what the hypnotists would tell you, the people studying this, is when you're fatigued, your barriers are down. Your things and words slip in. That's why when you're under formal hypnosis, they ask you to relax and things. So when you're in that relaxed state, you're more suggestible. That's what the word is. So I was sitting there on the lounge in that relatively suggestible state. And so what that means is your brain chemistry is in a little bit of a different state than it is when you're highly alert, things like that. Now, here's the precursor to this. I need you to know this. I owned and own a Tony Robbins program called Get the Edge, right? I have it. I had it then when I was sitting there watching this TV show. I owned it. It was on my bookshelf. It was on my iPod or whatever my little MP3 player was at the time. I had it. And I was watching the infomercial for Get the Edge. And I was in, I was just watching Tony do his thing. No, I didn't buy it. But
I was going to say you bought
there
it.
was a period of time, because Tony is masterfully trained in what he called neuroassociative conditioning. And it was a reworking, pretty much a theft of, don't sue me, Tony, I'm not going to say theft, but it was a remodeling of some work by Richard Bandler and John Grinder when they did neuro-linguistic programming, which was a reworking of the work of Dr. Milton Erickson, the world's foremost hypnotist at that time. So Tony's got like an NLP background that is very, very skillful, right? So understand these persuasive techniques that Kenny Brooks used, that I used to teach, that I probably unconsciously still use them, even though I don't know I do.
No, you do.
So Tony's great at this. So while I was sitting there on that lounge chair, just half watching his infomercial, it felt like an eternity, but it was probably only maybe half a second, maybe a second. But I felt compelled to pick up that phone and order Get the Edge, a program that I already know. Now, when I snapped out of it and I thought, you idiot, you already own it, I really took note. I really got alert for a moment because I thought something amazing just happened then. There is no 100%. Logic in the world that says I should have wanted in any way, shape or form to buy that program. None. And yet I felt, and this isn't just, I should, no, it was, I'm going to buy that. And I thought, no, you're not, idiot.
You already got it.
You already owned it. So think about how persuasive and the magic that must have been in that language to sell someone, even for a fraction of a second. What that means is there's something to it. It happened, even though logic took over and said, don't be an idiot. But my unconscious mind said, buy it.